and I'm coming to you with day 25 of 30 inks, 30 days. This was not our ink from yesterday. Where's our ink from yesterday? Oh, here it is. Our ink from yesterday was Noodler's Anti-Feather, and I had it in the Peniter Avatar. This was a great combination, to be honest. I didn't have work copy paper, but I had my planner, and I used it just fine in my planner. It was really great. I actually have this ink flight itinerary here, which is like on like regular copy paper. So we'll write something real fast. Testing. 1, 2, 3. See if we get any like bleed through or anything. We'll let that sit off to the side to dry, but I didn't have any problems in the planner that I used or on Tomoe River paper. So yeah, this ink was like really well behaved. I was really surprised. Yeah, I think I've had a sample of X Feather before, but it wasn't one that I really like gravitated towards, because I have one of the first bottles of ink I ever bought was Noodler's Black, and so I have like a giant bottle of Noodler's Black to get through, so I didn't need like another Noodler's Black, so I just never really like jumped on the hype train for Noodler's X Feather, but I know that it's very popular, and this is basically just the blue version, and it was really well behaved. I like the shade of color, like the shade of blue that it is, and yeah, I didn't have any problems with it in the pen or anything, so yeah, it was a lovely experience. But we have another day, and I don't have a card for this one. I know that I have made one, but when I went to go grab it, it's not on my pen friend ring here, and so I'm gonna have to find it. I was like, oh yeah, it's totally here, but it's not. It's a Casey gift ink, but it's also a Birmingham ink, and I separated out a bunch of Birmingham inks, and I cannot locate that ring. So it's on there, or I'm gonna have to make another card. So yes, but the ink that we're going to use today is Birmingham Southside Market Boysenberry. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a Casey sample. Yeah, that looks like a Casey sample. I had a few samples that have come in these blue vials, and it's actually kind of similar handwriting. So yeah, I've already actually filled my pen. Because we're using a Birmingham ink, I'm going to use my Birmingham pen. This is the 6th Avenue Violet Beauregarde, and I think, oh yeah, it just says Birmingham. This was a special, like a first edition, and they were numbered. I don't know if they've brought this pen back yet, but this is a numbered edition. It's number 13 out of 15. I actually wasn't going to get this pen. Oh, I still need to fill this out. I need to fill this calendar out. Well, this is what our rainbow looks like. I haven't filled it out since. I've just focused on it. It's really funny because I was like, oh, there's another thing that I'm supposed to fill in. And I totally forgot about it till I just opened the page right now. So I have a lot of stuff to fill in. Anyway, we'll see that. We'll reveal that. That'll be revealed at the end, I promise. It'll be all filled in by the end. So we're continuing Blue and Purple Week with a purple. And yeah. And this is the Birmingham, it's the 6th Avenue Violet Beauregarde. It's a very crystalline because it's a clear purple. I have a Nemesign Lefty fine nib on it, just because I wanted to try it. I have Birmingham, oh no, I don't have Birmingham pens, but I have lots of Nemesign nibs that I've used, and I didn't have a fine. I wanted to see if the Lefty fine was any different than just like a regular old nib, and so I was like, okay, you know what, I'll get it. It wasn't anything extra. I was like, it's not gonna probably hurt anything. It's actually a pretty wet nib, this fine nib, but I did notice. So one of the things about people with left-handed is we cross a lot of times. I don't know if everybody does, but we cross our T's backwards. We cross our T's from right to left instead of left to right. And the biggest thing that I've noticed is the cross strokes going from right to left are like really nice and smooth, which sometimes when you have a regular pen, a lot of times it might, like, I just noticed it's a very subtle difference, and I don't know that you would notice it if you weren't left-handed, but it's just it's a smoother experience going from left to right. I don't know if it's tuned any other sort of way to make it better, but it didn't really feel any different than any other nib. That the only thing I noticed was that cross stroke. This is BPC. I'm just gonna write Boysenberry because this isn't gonna all fit. This is a very lovely shade of purple. It's like a real true purple, and I think it looks really, really good next to the anti-feather. Has really nice shading, as you can see. Like I said, this is like BPC. That's a fine nib. This is a really juicy fine nib. I don't remember what formula Boysenberry is, but yeah. So we'll let this dry for a second. We'll do our splats. Do our make a mess. I can't wait until this month is over and I can like safely just like clean the whole desk pad. Because it's kind of a disaster. And I haven't wanted to like I've wiped it down, but I haven't wanted to like clean it because I'm like, I'm just gonna make another mess. Especially after what was it, Tuesday's ink? Crazy. June 2022, day 20. How are we already on the 25th day of June? That's insane. Ink is Birmingham Pen Company, Southside Market, Boysenberry. This is from Casey. And the pen is a BPC 6th Ave. I'm just gonna write Violet Beauregarde, and I have a Lefty fine. I really like the shading in this. Oops. So I've written on the next page. I'm out of frame, that's okay. Okay, we're not getting anything else out of that, but here you go. This is a really pretty shade of purple. Okay, this should be dry enough that we can move on. Yes, yes, yes it is. And we will do our swatch, our swabby here. It seems like it's actually kind of a dry ink, and I don't know if it actually is dry or if I just didn't have enough ink in the reservoir. Okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't have enough ink in the reservoir, I think. Beautimus. Beautimus. Alright, this ink. Thank you, Casey, for the ink sample. Is the BPC 6 Ave, and here we go. It's a very, very generous fine nib. trying to get it to focus so you can see that it actually does say it's a fine nib. See a little F down at the bottom near the, I don't know if you can see it. I feel like I can see it, but I don't know if it's in focus very well. But it is a fine nib. It says it's a fine nib. It says it's an LF, a lefty fine nib to be exact. So yeah, very nice, very nice. It looks a little darker on camera than it is in person, but that could just be, it usually looks fine when it's on my computer, so. I love how this week is turning out. I love how we've got this, although this looks almost green, but it kind of works because we went from like greens to blues. Yep, so we've got a few purples, and then we're going to go back to some neutrals. I had some picked out, but through the course of the month, I remembered some others that I have, and I think I might swap a couple in for what I had originally chosen, some grays that I want to try in certain pen. I have a gray that I want to try in a certain pen, and then I have a gray that I just want to use, and then yeah, we'll see what else. I think I have a couple inks that were like maybe not necessarily. Can't remember if it was another brown. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll find out. We'll find out together because I don't remember apparently. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. We're on to my favorite color scheme. My favorite color family. Purple, purple, purple. Thank you again, Casey, for the sample. I'm very excited to get to use this. Yeah. Sorry about the lighting also kind of. It's a little later in the day. And yeah, the lighting's not necessarily the greatest, and I don't have my lamp, so I feel like I'm always apologizing. I like over apologize, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with another ink for 30 Inks 30 Days, and I hope you have a great Saturday. Take care. Love you. Bye.